Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Company 119's The Coffee Cup. My name is Ryan Gilgerson. I am lead creative here at Company 119. We thank you for joining us. So over our last few episodes, we've been talking about digital branding strategy and how you can incorporate that into branding your business. What can you do to get the name out, to get your image out, to make sure that your brand reflects your values of your company and your core values of the company. And we've had a lot of really interesting things from a creative perspective. So today, I thought we might just get a little bit more technical. A lot of people forget that part of branding is the technical side of things. And a lot of people forget that SEO has a little bit of technical aspect to it as well. So I wanted to talk with you a little bit today about using SEO to build your brand. It's SEO madness. We're going crazy today. Crazy with the SEO. So just so you know, SEO, because we do get this from time to time, we get a lot of newcomers to digital marketing that watch the podcast. SEO, search engine optimization, it's simply what you can do to your web presence to make sure that when people Google search, they can find you, whether they're searching for your name directly, whether they're searching for what it is that you do, your market, that type of thing. Search engine optimization, make sure that you pop up when people are searching on Google. So the first thing that we want to review with you is that you're able to review your site links to make sure that they're really the ones that you want. So here you're going to see that we've got, this is what site links are. So if you look at this next slide here, the site links are if somebody puts in, for example, right here, it's Target. You've got 6 different links from Target's site that are featured in this card, right? So you want to make sure that those are the right site links for you. If it's bringing up some landing pages that maybe you don't want to feature anymore, maybe some older content that you have on your site that you don't want to focus, and you're missing out on newer content, you can actually go in and demote the links that you don't want to appear. So if you've got older content that you want to disappear, you've got some new stuff you want to feature, you can actually move that around a little bit in your site links to make sure that people are seeing the information that you want them to see when you pop up. You can also brand in your alt tags. Now, alt tags are a little piece of code that you can put in the back end of your website, and they match up with a particular image. So if you brand in your imaging, what happens is when people go to Google Images and they put in the name of your company, your logos and the pictures of your business are going to be the ones that pop up. So here we have some examples there for Walmart, okay? So Walmart puts alt tags in all of their pictures, and then what happens is when you go to images and you put in Walmart, you're going to see that only Walmart images pop up. You're not seeing a bunch of other companies here. Very clear that they've tagged all of these with their branding in it to let people know who they are. Now that's the image that pops up. Another thing that you could do is you can know what comes after your name in a search engine. This is a really cool search that you can do that doesn't take a lot of time. But if you just type in your name, see what autocomplete puts in after that, and that way you can tell what people might be searching. What you find is all kinds of stuff. They might put in your name and a term you never thought would come up with your name that you didn't know you were even going to be associated with. Those you can disregard. But sometimes it'll bring up one of your products that you didn't know was doing really well. Sometimes it'll even bring up a competitor, so that way you can target what you need to do to move ahead of that competitor. Sometimes it brings up your name and something negative, a bad review. So you know what you have to do to combat bad reviews. You know that you need to get some positive reviews to counteract that bad one. So there's a lot of things that you can put in that autocomplete, or that autocomplete will put in, that will help you strategize for SEO. And then finally, you can use logo schema to help brand your image. You use markup to put schema on your site to help identify in Google different images. So with your logo, if you put schema or markup on the back of your logo, what happens is that becomes associated with your website. It tells them where that logo is housed, and that logo becomes the dominant logo for your site. So if that logo appears anywhere else, they'll know that it goes right back to your site and it will attach it. But also that way, if there's any opportunity to use a logo, that is the logo that Google is going to pick up and put in. So there's a lot of searches where a logo will pop up. That will help brand you, and you don't even have to do anything to make your logo pop up. Google will take care of everything. So there's a few technical things you can do. It's not all creativity when it comes to branding, although you have to be creative. Your logo has to be creative, certainly. The images that you have up that you're putting alt tags with, you want to make those images as great as you can. Make them creative, make them beautiful images. Use a lot of professional photography. But on this technical end of things, these are little things you can do to tweak and give yourself that competitive advantage when it comes to getting your brand out there. So listen, we want to thank you very much for joining us today, and we hope that once again you learn more about digital branding strategy before you finish your first cup of coffee than your competition will all day. You enjoy your day.